Everybody, Jay and Manion here at the NPC Photo Gym, and here for the very first time in the gym and doing her first road to the Olympia is IFBB Pro.
Lawna Dunbar.
Lawna, how you feeling?
I'm super excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, this is my first road to Olympia, but my second Olympia ever.
So this is something we've talked about for a couple of years. Now you're finally here.
Exactly, yeah. So 2022 was my first Olympia, and this will be my second a couple years later. So I'm super excited. Glad to be here.
All right, so going into this Olympia compared to your first one, what are your thoughts? Like, how are you feeling about this? Because like you said, you went the first time on points.
Yeah. So in 2022, I had to do 13 shows to gain over 30 points, and it was a little bit of a duke out at the end between me and a couple other girls because only 3 girls got to go on points. Right. So I'm no stranger to that point system. So that being said, I competed a lot in spring, a lot in fall, and I never got as much of a break. But this time around, I won at the Weider, which got me my automatic Olympia qualification, and I had 10 months of improvements. So it's a lot different than the first time around. So I'm excited. I think I'll bring more density and more shape than I had back in 2022, of course. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, and also, I mean, because this will be out this week, you're going to be competing this weekend at Janet's Battle of the Bodies of Florida.
Yes. I thought, well, if I'm coming to Pittsburgh, I should probably just stay over here on the East Coast and make another show out of it. So that was also on my bucket list, was to do Janet's show too. So super excited for Battle of the Bodies. So we're in peak week, and I will be seeing you there also.
Well, nice thing is she just did her posing here and got critiques, and Tyler's going to be head judging you there, so he'll see what you do in the next few days.
Literally, yeah. He'll be able to see me flat right now, unfortunately, and then hopefully see me carved up and with the stage.
And a tan.
Yeah, and the stage tan, yeah. That really helps so much. If you don't know, then you're missing out. But the stage tan and the linear loading that I'm going to be doing this week. So I'm excited to get his feedback and critique, because then I'll have 4 weeks before Olympia to execute whatever I can do, you know?
So are you really excited for this one?
I'm excited, yeah, because this is going to be hands down the largest bikini Olympia show ever to date, I imagine. I don't know that it'll be bigger than 75 ever. So
yeah, I don't think so.
I feel like it's very special to be a part of it always. So very excited, yeah.
So are you still teaching?
I do. Oh my gosh, I'm a teacher. That's my day job. I open an online posing business, so I help women hopefully have flawless routines as well.
If they want to get hold of you for that, where do they go?
Yeah, so polishedpresentations.com. My IG handle, IFBB Pro_Lawna. You can find me on there. But I work with women who are NPC all the way to pro, and bikini, wellness, and fit model. So that's my real passion. I want to quit my day job. So if y'all could support, I will quit my teaching job and I will be helping and working in your world. That would be my dream.
And you've been teaching for how long?
Yeah, so this is year 9. So, yep, 9 years in education. So I'm a teacher at heart, so that makes sense, I think, yeah.
Well, with what you're doing with the posing, you're kind of doing the same thing.
Exactly. So it takes my passion, bodybuilding, plus my education, teaching, and just like marries it all together. Yeah. So that's why it's my dream job. Thank you. Yeah. I've been loving it. I did it probably like a year and a half now, and it's really taken off and taken flight. And all the women are so appreciative, and it really fills my cup. So I'm loving it.
Yeah, and I haven't seen you since, I think, the last Olympia you were in.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's actually that long ago. It doesn't seem like it, but it is.
Yeah, it's been a while. So I did minimal shows in this past year to qualify, which was, again, I didn't have to do 13 shows. So that was nice. But it gave me, being natural, right? I want a Weider, more time to grow and get that density that I need to be as competitive as possible. So I really appreciate the avenue that Weider gives natural competitors, you know?
Well, I mean, natural or whatever, but I mean, you're going to do well regardless.
Thank you. Thank you. I've gotten great feedback in the way of like, I still have balance. I still have conditioning. I still have a presentation that stands out. So putting it all together, sure, I might not have one single biggest body part, right? But that's not what bikini is about. No. So it's how everything comes together. And that's why I think I can still be recognized with everybody, which is amazing.
Well, I recognize you.
Thank you, JF. Thank you. He always sees me when I walk in a room, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he won't forget my face, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, it's always a pleasure. I love being on stage. That's the fun part for me, just giving that presentation. I grew up dancing, so being on stage, I'm no stranger to like the lights and the people in the crowd. And
so you're a natural entertainer.
I'm a natural entertainer. I did ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop, lyrical, yeah. Just everything on the stage. So, and then I was an athlete growing up. So again, marrying like all of my things, and
right.
This is bodybuilding, this is bikini. So
when did you start adding weight training to all that?
Oh my gosh. So my dad got me into it. Everyone always asks me, how did you start bodybuilding? My dad, after I finished junior college volleyball, I was like, what do I do with my life? I'm an athlete. What do I do? And he's like, well, you could show off your muscles on stage. So I was like 20 when I started prepping for my first show. I was 21, circa 2014. So I used to look up to India Paulino, Amanda Latona.
The OGs.
The OG, Stephanie Maho, like.
Janet.
Well, Janet, literally Janet. I watched them all win, like Ashley Kaltwasser, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then getting to compete with them years and years later, obviously, was a dream. Like I've stood next to India Paulino and she won at Wasatch and I got third. And I stood next to Ashley and she won and I got third. So I'm like, how cool is that?
Yeah.
That's really.
Well, when you're standing with the goats, that's a good one.
I know. I love it. I love it. I love to just be up there and see how you compare. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool feeling. So yeah, this Olympia is going to be great. For sure.
Yeah. So, I mean, really not much different you're doing from the last year to this year?
Yeah, actually, I think because I had that longer off season, I was able to push more weight, get my food higher and lift heavier. And I think that's what I really needed. You know, when I stayed in a more a smaller frame, right? Like I didn't have as much calories or energy to push the heavy weights. So having the 10 months, I think really did help me. I know my hamstrings are better. I know my quads are better. I know my waist atrophied, like my erectors atrophied. So I know these certain things. So I'm very happy with the amount of time that I had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see you on stage and actually photograph you on stage for this.
Me too. Thank you. Yeah.
You know. So do you want to give a shout out to anybody while you're here?
Yeah, definitely. I have a couple sponsors I would like to thank. My suit sponsor, the Angel Competition, my shoe sponsor, the Shoe Fairy, my hair sponsor, I have a hair sponsor now, Nixie Hair Extensions. Yeah, that's a thing for the girls.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. And then my clothing sponsor, TLF Apparel. They make sure I stay fitted in the gym. And then, of course, my coach, Paul Revelia from Team Pro Physique, and my husband for supporting me always and just being my rock, yeah.
Yeah, so he won't be at Janet's, right?
No, he has to stay home with the 3 golden retrievers. Yeah, we have 3 dogs, so.
The fur babies.
Yeah, the fur babies, yeah. So he has to stay home vacuuming and, no, he's holding it down at home, but he will be at Olympia and be there supporting me like always, so yeah, thank you.
Now, are your parents going to be coming?
Yeah, my parents are going to come out. They're going to be there to support, and my husband and maybe a couple of friends too. It is not my birthday weekend, but it's shortly after my birthday, so I'm going to call it my birthday weekend.
I know I'm not supposed to do this, but how old are you going to be?
I'm going to be, take a guess. No, don't guess. You might say older.
This could get the interview really weird then.
Let's do some math here. Well, if my first show was 2014, I was like 21-ish. I'm going to turn 33 right before Olympia.
Okay.
33. Is that a good year? What were you doing when you were 33?
This.
So.
I've been doing this for 40 years.
I could be you in 40 years.
I started this when I was 22.
That's crazy. Yeah, see? Yeah, so I started 21. I could still be in this world as long as you too. I mean, I love it, so.
And I'll probably still be there too.
I know. We'll be doing this together. We'll both be, I love it. Yeah.
And we'll be talking about your first time here.
I know. You don't get tired of it. It's just everyone gives you so much energy and they're so positive and hardworking. Like there's no crybabies, whiners. That's not who these people are. So I love it. These people, fill my cup, basically.
Right.
You know, these weekends, I live for these weekends. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the thing about Janet's show this weekend is, I think right now, it is the biggest bikini pro contest of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, it exceeds the Masters Olympia, Pittsburgh, New York. I think the only one that was bigger was the Republic of Texas, but that's it.
Yeah. I can't believe it. Honestly, I'm calling it my little mini Olympia warm-up because this will be good stage stamina for how long we're going to be on stage, for the amount of call-outs, for how long I have to wait for someone to do their individual routine and like timing of everything. It's going to be very stacked. It's going to, it's like a mini Olympia warm-up. That's the best way to say.
Right.
It's over half of the amount of the Olympia qualified girls. So 42, 75, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
yeah, it's going to be a great, great weekend. And I'm very excited to mark.
And looking at the names, there's a lot of good names in it.
Yeah, there's international girls coming from overseas. There's already Olympians qualified. So it's anybody, up for grabs. So
Right.
I'm excited.
So if you don't want to wait till the Olympia to see Lawna compete, go to battleofthebodies.com and get your tickets there. Go to Fort Lauderdale. It's this weekend. It's also going to have a pro men's physique, and then it has an NPC contest as well. But this bikini contest, like I said, and considering it's the last weekend to qualify for the Olympia,
That's what it is, yeah.
so that's the other reason that there's so many in there.
Yep.
But it's going to be a great contest. You'll get to get a preview of what she's going to look like at the Olympia.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So go check out Battle of the Bodies for sure. You can live stream it. My husband will be live streaming it with my
Right.
family and the dogs. But yeah, if you're around, come stop by. It's going to be a wicked show.
Yeah, and it's in a great venue in Fort Lauderdale, and you can also go on their Instagram page and get the information.
Yeah.
But if you want to wait and see her at the Olympia, since she's a West Coast girl, okay, go to MrOlympia.com, get those tickets now because they guarantee you they're going to sell out.
For sure.
I know some of the people that have come here that their significant others, the closest they are right now is the first balcony.
Oh, yeah.
So it goes fast.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I can't remember Olympia that within 2 to 3 weeks before the contest that it was completely sold out.
Yeah. It's going to,
know?
well, yeah, the amount of people and from across the globe that are bringing their fans to the show, their family and their fans to the show, just internationally, it's the biggest Olympia. So what
Right.
more can you say,
Right. And if you can't make it, then you can get the live stream, which you can click through on the MrOlympia.com or go to OlympiaProductions.com and purchase it there. But if you come, you get to go to the expo. There's the Meet the Olympians. There's the press conference. There's people from the industry and the athletes just all over Resorts World. I mean, you're bumping into people everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just so much more fun that way.
I will, one more little story. In 2021, that was the first Olympia I ever attended, and it lit a fire in me, and I was like, I have to do this someday, and I did it the next year. I was on the Olympia stage. So if you go to your first Olympia ever, you experience the expo, you see the people you look up to, it gives you so much motivation to just change the direction of your life. I had never thought prior to that year that I could be on the Olympia stage, but when I went, it was in Orlando back then in 2021. I was like, I have to do this, and then I did it. So
Yeah, well, and it's even bigger in Vegas.
yeah, that's true. Vegas is way better.
Yeah.
I hope it stays in Vegas. Do you have anything on that? Is it in Vegas forever now?
I can't say anything. And you're right, I do have information, but I just.
We love it in Vegas. We love it in Vegas, yeah. And you can always celebrate the best way possible after,
Well, and it's good for you because of your birthday.
Exactly. I'm calling it my birthday weekend. So yeah, we're going to have fun.
It's the perfect birthday weekend.
It is. And so, yeah, I hope it gets closer and closer to September. That was the OG time, right? If it ever moves closer and closer. So yeah, it's going to be fun regardless.
Yeah, because actually this weekend of Janet's contest, that's usually when the Olympia was, because I know because it's Debbie's birthday weekend, and we've spent many a birthdays at the Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
And for those of you that know, the Alligator Bar, that's where we were.
Sounds like a good, so I should go there after the Battle of the Bodies. Okay. Yeah.
But, the Orleans, the Alligator Bar is just because they had these crazy alligator statues with it.
Oh, okay.
There weren't any live alligators.
I've never been, but it sounds like a good time.
It was fun, And it's like, how many birthdays did we spend there with her? A lot.
Well, that's always a blessing. I love it.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. Thank you, JM.
All right. So anything else you want to say before we
I just appreciate being here, and I'm so grateful to represent the IFBB and the NPC, and I will catch you at Janet's and the Olympia.
All right. So Jay and Manion,
And Lawna Dunbar, thank you.
signing off for NPCNewsOnline.com. We look forward to seeing you at Battle of the Bodies or the Olympia.